Hey everyone, and I'm back with my review of the Revoltech King Diner. And let's get on with the articulation. His arms are rather awkward because they have two joints that rotate. The first one that's connected directly to the torso, and then the second one. So if you want to have his arms pointing out like this or anything like that, you have to rotate both of them in conjunction to figure out how it works. He has a standard Revoltech elbow, and it can bend that much. And he has a wrist that can go up and down and rotate. And then he has his little tendrils, which will rotate and go up and down each, so you can pose his hair. And then the head can rotate 360, although there's a huge gap there, so I wouldn't suggest doing it. The waist can also rotate, but that reveals the Revoltech joint and the gap. The legs are also pretty much the same way that the arms are made, so it's really awkward posing them. He also has the same Revoltech knee. Oh, and the waist can go forward and backwards, which reveals the gap both ways, and same with the head, goes up and down. Okay. Oh, his little belt here goes up and down, and the ankle goes forward and backwards. And yeah, that's about it on the figure. A few complaints: these, if you move his legs too far forward, like any more than this, they will pop off. I had to glue this one on. This one won't pop off, but this one will. Also, it's extremely difficult to get his the joints in his feet in the right position for him to stand. For accessories, he has his sword and, well, a gun sword technically. If you hold it as a gun, it's fine. If you hold it as a sword, it's loose. So I put this little tape around here for it to stay attached. And you can swap the regular sword blade out for a chainsaw blade. Very nice. He comes with an ordinary stand, although it's not ordinary because it's nothing like future Revoltech stands. It also comes with this little nub, which you can put in here for him to be flying slightly above the ground. It also comes with 3 sets of hands. Individually he has 6. He has these 2 open peace sign hands, and then 2 hands for holding the sword / gun. And to swap out the hands, you simply twist them off the Revoltech joint and put them in like so. And you can have him holding his sword as a sword or as a gun, like that. And then the last accessory is this halo, which, if you notice, there are 2 holes on the back of his tendrils, which will go in like so, because these have Revoltech joints in them like this, and that one falls off a lot. Another complaint of mine is how loose the Revoltech joints get over time, so you better not pose him too much or he'll fall apart on you. Sorry about that, hit the camera. Let's see, twist. I'm sorry, this part is really boring. And it goes in like that. So he has his little halo on. And yes, it's a pretty good figure, but I wouldn't put, unless you're gonna have him in a normal standing pose or something that's rather simple, I wouldn't get him, because it's very awkward to pose him with his weird feet and how his joints are. In future Revoltechs, they will use joints for the waist, so it goes forward easier, and they do the same thing with the shoulders. So since it's an older Revoltech, I guess you should forgive it. But if you're just going to if you're looking for Revoltechs, it's not the best. But if you're looking for a King Diner figure, I'm not sure if there are any others. For my future reviews, or my next review, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a new Revoltech. I'll give you a little hint as to what it's going to be. So yeah, go ahead and take a guess at it. I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.